Greg Andruk bringing you Business Freedom Conversation newsletter number 34. So the first thing I want to let you know is on Wednesday, November 22nd, I know it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we're going to have a live stream. So tune in. You can click below and register it. It's going to be great. It's going to cover the 6 things that bog us all down and what to do about it. The 6 things that trigger your reactions, and you may regret that when you react in a certain way and not a thought-out kind of way. We all do it, and it's the problem everybody has, why their lives don't turn out the way they want. So tune in and take a look at it. You'll really like it. The next thing is I've got a story with a clip with Janet Yellen in her own words saying the bond crisis was caused by the economy, not the fact that the government's borrowing $2 trillion a year, and the fact that the BRIC nations, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, China, etc., aren't buying our bonds anymore. So the interest rate is skyrocketing, which means the percentage of tax revenues needed to cover that is going to skyrocket. Hold on to your hats. If the Treasury Secretary doesn't know what it's all about, woof, it's going to be difficult in the future. So the next story I got is that B of A did a study, and it's saying we're going to have an 80s style real estate bust. And in the 80s, it's kind of like now. The economy's slowing down, but inflation is going up. I don't know about you, but I'm not buying into the 3.7%. My personal experience is that people are increasing prices 10, 15% for all kinds of things. Now, maybe the overall, because everybody's hanging on to their 3% mortgage, but what you spend other places is really moving at around 13%. Just look at the post office, it went up 13.3. So the B of A's got this study about an 80s style real estate bust. Take a look at it. You know, it's stagflation with increasing prices, things economists didn't think could ever happen until 1970 or 8. And that all started, and that lasted 9 years. It may take a long time. You know how they're saying it's going to be higher longer? Okay. Then the next story we have is kind of an interesting one, and I thought you'd all like it. Julia Louis-Dreyfus of VP and Seinfeld fame talks about her first jobs and the life lessons, and that she still uses those life lessons. And I think when you see that, it's always good to kind of update on these type of things and find it valuable. Then the last one is what Kevin O'Leary says is happening with the economy. Now, it's all really interesting because it's not just Kevin O'Leary. The video is from Yahoo Finance, and it starts with Elon Musk, and I think you should see his words about his expectations for the next 12 months in the economy, and then it's Kevin O'Leary. And Kevin talks about the things that he's doing to circumvent these types of things and how he's trying to make the decisions to get through all of this. Very valuable information to very famous billionaires, to very famous and smart people that have been really successful. Probably good to heed their words. So anyhow, those are the stories. Don't forget that live stream. Click the link to register for it. We'll get you on the next one. Business Freedom Conversation newsletter number 34. I'm Greg Andruk. I'll see you soon.
Greg Andruk here, bringing you another Business Freedom Conversation post. So this video is a little long. It's about 12 and a half minutes, but I thought everybody would find this so interesting. It starts with Musk at his shareholder meeting talking about how the next 12 months are going to be really difficult, and ends with Kevin O'Leary saying, we're trying to figure out buy inventory, not buy inventory. But everything in between, I think you're going to find it really interesting about where we are now. This is from Yahoo Finance, and in the article that this video went with, Kevin O'Leary says, we're looking at a downsized America because everything's grinding to a halt and people can't afford things like houses and cars and other things because of all the circumstances that are out there now. Take a look at it. I think it's going to help temper what you're looking at. Elon Musk says the next 12 months are going to be very difficult, but they're going to make it through. Kevin O'Leary talks about why Tesla's going to make it through, and those are the things that you need to do also. So take a look at it and enjoy. This is Greg Andruk, Business Freedom Conversation Post. I'll catch you on the next one.